brought up. Those companies will coming up with, as part of raising, they will issue shares. Instead of that, those companies which are highly risky, they are issuing coins. Initial coin offer, in IPO, initial public offer, we are familiar with. They will go for ICO, initial coin offer. They are using this technology, blockchain technology. And as part of their innovative business idea, what they do, everything is recorded in the blockchain. Everybody who is contributing to this venture will be available with all those activities because it is a public ledger. And by the time this business idea gets a valuation, that valuation will also be tracked in the blockchain. Thereby, the coins issued, initial coins issued, those coins, initially it was not at all transferable. It was not at all demanded by anybody else. But when that stage reaches, it gets value. That is why people are investing in initial coin offers. Yes. Samyam, sir, 2-3 minutes. Yeah. So this is just for your understanding what I said. Blockchain. I have introduced A, B, C, D, 4 people in a network, computer network. We call these nodes, computer nodes. And just for this really not happens. Rupees 100 shall in no case be part of blockchain. Okay, because it is physical currency, right? Yes. So it is giving an impression that block is giving an impression that A is holding rupees 100, right? It is recorded in the blockchain. And A's intention is there in the arrow. A wants to transfer rupees 50 to, this is imaginary. You don't try to put rupee into a blockchain. Yes, rupees 50. And immediately blockchain, this is called blockchain because transactions are recorded in the form of blocks. Not necessarily be one transaction, 500 transaction may be in a block. That depends. Okay, so B wants to transfer 25 into rupees 50 into D. Again, one block will be there, right? Yes. So, can you see that ring which connects the blocks? Hello? That is why it is called a block chain. And A wants to transfer rupees 100. Initially he or she had 100, right? Transferred 50. Then, if you make a mail, you can send it to 1,000 people, right? Same mail, same content, right? Is it possible something if you have in digital, can you send? Double spent is not at all possible. Blockchain ensures that. So A wants to transfer again rupees 100. It is almost impossible, right? Yes. Everybody in the network, everybody has the record of all these transactions. This is what is called transparency. Got it? Yes. So it is called an open public ledger, distributed ledger, and peer-to-peer managed. I have given here A, B, C, D. Who is here at the center? Nobody is there. It is a system without a central authority. Blockchain. Yes, I think, may I? Yes. Okay, I will share the slides you can go through because this is all about the 15-16 slides. If I take your time, I think you will not get the sufficient time to. So I thank the Institute of Management Kerala for giving me the opportunity to address such a packed audience. Every seat is filled, I think, right? And also very studious. And I am also going to listen to you, and I wish you the very best. Remember, blockchain is going to be the technology, foundational technology in every aspect of your life. Your means doesn't mean personal life. Every corporate life, every societal life, it becomes, because it is based on trust, giving up scope for higher amount of innovation. Therefore, it is possible. I didn't touch even a very, very meager part of Bitcoin, because there are a lot of examples. Those examples were given. No, not required. Those examples were, I have given an example of Coffee Day. They have a claim that they are growing the beans which are brewed in their coffee shops in the form grown by themselves. Who will guarantee? How do you ensure that it has been done? Yes.
I have one question.
Yeah.
If there is no central authority,
yeah.
What about the taxation? I think India is putting a tax.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you an instant answer for this. In India, this has not been considered legal or illegal, right? But it is not necessary that if you have to impose tax, the income must be a tainted one. Not necessary that a truthful one. A tainted income can also be taxed. So in India, capital gain tax on virtual digital asset. If you classify a cryptocurrency or NFT or any other asset token, any of those virtual digital assets, capital gain 30% and 1% TDS.
How government knows that you have income?
We call this crypto, right? We call this what? Crypto. Why it is called a crypto? The transactions are recorded in cryptography. Cryptography means once you code something, it cannot be recoded back. I am giving a password for my account. I am giving a password, right? My password is this. Today morning I started from Kollam, traveling 60 kilometers. I reached Kalakotam. I met Dr. Vasudha Gopal, Dr. Suresh, and also I met Professor S. Kevin, who was a pro Vice Chancellor of Kerala University. I said some statements. It will be converted into cryptography, right? You cannot read it. It is made of certain numbers, symbols, something like that. No meaning. That is why it is said that once you lost the password, everything is lost. Everything is lost. So there are certain intricacies for that. Okay, I have also given how Bitcoin has been created using the blockchain network. Everything is there. If you try to understand with the help of available other information, it will be easy for you to understand. Many people may not be knowing what exactly, why this, what is this? This is one of the greatest idea, I would say. It's digestible to us because we have a certain conditioned mind. I am also have the same certain conditioned mind. But I am saying that this is what is behind it. Yes, sir, anything? No. Yeah.
Actually, I want to answer for besides that, India is also, central bank is also interested to have their own central currency, and actually that is central bank digital currency in India, that is rupee, and it's been in the 560s, and I am doing research on central bank digital currency. And to add on to that, to my knowledge, India has imposed a tax of 30% on cryptocurrency.
40% I said, right? Yeah. Yes. Then what is your question?
No, sir. Actually, India is also interfering into this private.
I will tell you why it is so. Suppose you think about when the Bitcoin was introduced in 2008, and when its first exchange rate, it's not so formal. Sometimes you may ask who decided this exchange rate. No, 1,150 approximately. Those 1,150 Bitcoins were to be given to get $1. Now, can you see, if you check with your mobile phone, you can see that there was a time $1 lakh were not enough to buy a single Bitcoin. Things changed, right? Our rupee depreciates. But the so-called, I am not saying that this is right, the ideology is good. No. I am just saying based on certain facts and numbers. You cannot show depreciation in this cryptocurrency. Only appreciation from the base point. Our currency, until it was pegged, I think $1 was equal to 1 rupee. Now we are criticizing the authorities that it is steeply going down. Right? Who is the loser? We people are the loser. Nothing happens to sometimes Central Bank of India. It will be a loss of their prestige. But the real loser is, we people are the real losers. And I will tell you why. The ideology behind this Bitcoin was to dismantle the central banking system across. If somebody is approaching you and you know that his aim is to destroy you, will you allow you to come to you or to approach you? Never. It is a natural law. We will say that it is greatest innovation. Maybe greatest. But still it is a system to dismantle. Okay, yes.
So you mentioned that application blockchain universe.
Yeah.
What context, right?
If it is a blockchain identification, the entire process from, I don't know the process of how it is, growing those kind of things, processing, everything is tracked and open to. This is the kind of transparency brought in. Yes, as I said,
We have already applied in the exporting.
Yeah.
So the traces.
Yeah, traceability. Yes. Yeah. Yes, sure. ICICI Bank, we know that export, as sir said, as you said, there are a lot of formalities. Bill of lading, bill of materials, like it will take nearly 7 to 10 days for that. Within 6 hours, for less than 6 hours, everything can be completed. ICICI has come up with a document, facilitation mechanism. It's possible. So Bitcoin is microtransactions, 4 can be. But our Google Pay, these are all micro. We have a limit, 50,000 or 1 lakh is the maximum amount which can. But in the case of business, it is not possible. So it has another layer for business transactions. So like this, yeah, it can be brought. Yes, may I stop?
Cryptocurrency. നമ്മൾ ഫണ്ട് ബാങ്കിലോട്ട് ഫിക്സഡ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ഇടുവാണ്. അപ്പൊ അമേരിക്കയിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഫിക്സഡ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് എടുക്കാവുന്ന ഒരു സാഹചര്യം ഉണ്ടായി. അപ്പൊ ക്രിപ്റ്റോയുടെ വില കുറയുമല്ലോ. നമുക്ക് ഫിക്സഡ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ബാങ്കുകളിലേക്ക് അത് ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് കൊടുക്കും. അപ്പൊ നമ്മള് ഫിക്സഡ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ബാങ്കുകളിലേക്ക് കൊടുക്കാൻ തയ്യാറാവുക. അപ്പൊ ക്രിപ്റ്റോയുടെ വില 2021 കഴിഞ്ഞാലാണ്
ആ
ക്രിപ്റ്റോയുടെ റേസ്.
ഓക്കെ. അല്ല ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കുന്നത് ഈ ക്രിപ്റ്റോ കറൻസി എങ്ങനെയാണ്,
സാറ് പറഞ്ഞു
അല്ല ക്രിപ്റ്റോ കറൻസി എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഫിക്സഡ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇടുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണ്?
അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇടുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ഫണ്ട് അതിനകത്ത് മാറ്റി ഇടാൻ വേണ്ടി നമ്മളെ ഇന്റൻഷൻ
ആ.
ഇപ്പൊ ബാങ്കുകൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് കൂട്ടി കൊടുക്കും.
ആ
അപ്പോഴൊക്കെ ഇത് ഓരോരുത്തർക്ക് ഭരിക്കാനുള്ള സമയം അവർക്ക് ഇത് എടുക്കാനായിട്ട് തോന്നും.
അതിന് ടെൻഡർ അല്ലല്ലോ, ഇത് ലീഗൽ ടെൻഡർ ആയിട്ട് യുഎസിൽ അംഗീകരിച്ചിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ.
ഇല്ല, പക്ഷേ
പിന്നെ എങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇത് ഫിക്സഡ് ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇടുന്നത്?
ഇതല്ലേ സാറേ ഇടുന്നത്.
ആ.
അവിടെ അപ്പോൾ ഇതിന്റെ വാല്യൂ കുറയുമെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നു.
ആ
സാറ് പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ
ആ.
ക്രിപ്റ്റോ കറൻസിയിൽ നമുക്ക് ബിലീവ് ചെയ്യാൻ ചില സമയത്ത് അന്നേരം ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരാളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം അയാൾ 2021 നല്ല പീക്കിൽ നിന്നതാണ്. 2022 വന്നപ്പോഴത്തെ അതങ്ങ് ഡൗൺ ആയിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ പിന്നെ ഒരു സ്റ്റേബിൾ സംവിധാനത്തിലേക്ക് എത്തി.
ഇല്ല, that risk is there. Hey, why are you not investing in other currencies or fixed deposits? Why are you looking for cryptocurrency? Why? You are greedy. You are greedy. Greedy, I am not saying that greed is a negative thing. No. Greed, reasonable greed is a good sign, I would say. If you park your entire money, normally we will say that entire money, including after selling your home, moving to a rented house and putting in Bitcoin, it is excellent greed, right? Never advisable. Okay, I think to some extent I have answered. Yeah, yes. So stopping here, wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and insightful words. It's truly valuable for us. Now, it is my privilege to introduce Dr. Vinod A.S., Associate Professor and Head of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce at Mahatma Gandhi College, Trivandrum. A distinguished academician, researcher, and mentor, he has made significant contribution to the field of commerce and management and continues to inspire students and scholars through his extensive experience in teaching and commerce. Today, I am honored to welcome Dr. Vinod A.S. to co-chair this session. Sir, welcome to the stage.
A very respected dear Santosh sir, dear Vasanta Gopal sir, Suresh sir, and the participants, those who are being the part of this international conference. I am very happy to be here for co-chairing this session, especially the session is related to two aspects. One is blockchain technology and how we can apply the concept of blockchain technology in business innovations. As you know, the concept of blockchain technology emerged in 1991. It's of 1991, actually, that is a new business innovation. When it introduced in 1991 up to 2009, nothing has happened for this concept because nobody has even touched the concept of blockchain technology. And as Sir has mentioned, there are some changes happened in 2009, especially in cryptocurrencies, then other areas, especially business areas and other areas. That time only the concept actually came into existence. That innovative concept has came into existence in 2009 only. Now, in our theme, we have mentioned about the concept of blockchain technology and how we can apply the concept into an innovative business areas. Maybe we are expecting your presentations will be in a focused one based on a particular sector or a business area or whatever it is. I want to tell you, this is not a single grassroots nutshell concept. You can normally once you are talking about the concept of blockchain, you are discussing 2 or 3 terms only, like bitcoins, then as Sir has mentioned, NFT and all. But it is other than that, a lot of things are there. You can apply the concept of Bitcoin in different sectors. You can apply the concept of Bitcoin in different sectors. You can apply in healthcare sector. You can take each sector as a block. You can interlink each sector together. So in between that, there will be a security or something that is provided in that concept. So that is why during 1991 onwards, we are discussing about this concept. This is not actually a grassroots level or a nutshell concept. A lot of things are there. I'm not taking too much time for this discussion because Sir has already mentioned so many things during our discussion part. I just want to point out, we are expecting your papers, especially innovative concept. This is an innovative concept. In every entrepreneurial venture, there will be somewhere some blocks are there, and each blocks will be connected to some type of what we call it as some nodes, and that nodes should be in a shared form, and that will be specifically or particularly in a blockchain concept. And your presentations we are expecting in that form. So my time actually allotted for 5 minutes only, that's why I am concluding here. And thank you so much, Suresh sir and Vasudhavan sir, for inviting me for this one. And very happy to meet you, Santosh sir, once again. Thank you so much, dear all.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. Now, we are moving on to the paper presentations.
Good morning. We are about to start the presentations. Today, track 5 is going on. Track 5, blockchain technology and business innovation. And may I call upon the first candidate, that is Rasha Bashir. Attention, the presenters. The guidelines for the session are, you are given 5 minutes time, and the first warning bell will be made at 4 minutes, and you have to complete your presentation by the 5th minute. Then moving on to the query. Session chair, please note, track 5, presenter 1 is on the stage.
everyone. I'm Rasha Bashir, research scholar from the Department of Tourism Studies, Central University of Kerala. So today I will be presenting on digital advancements in wellness tourism, strategic role of AI in the evolving business model. So to introduce, I have to say that nowadays so many business organizations are adopting digital technologies due to the impact they are giving to their industry. It can be in the form of the improvement in the overall dynamics, or it can be in the form of increased innovation, organizational flexibility, etc. Today I will be talking about the prominence of AI technology. As we all know, AI learns from human experience based on the input that we are giving to them, based on the algorithm we train, based on the algorithm that we are giving them, based on the data we are inputting. So my area is tourism studies actually. So basically I will be talking about how tourism industry is utilizing the concept of AI. So as we all know, in the tourism industry, it is there for assisting them in the entire travel journey of a traveler, from itinerary planning to itinerary preparation, getting consistent travel solutions, etc. So my niche area in tourism that I'll be talking about is the health and wellness tourism sector. So basically I will be talking about the wellness tourism, and it is basically concentrated upon the traditional medicine like Ayurveda. Like to talk about the concept, health tourism is mainly classified into two. One is the wellness tourism, which is based on the preventive, traveling for preventive medicine. It is mostly associated with traditional medicine. And the other one is medical tourism. In medical tourism, people are traveling to cure a particular disease. So in my research, I will be focusing on wellness tourism, AI implementation in wellness tourism, and how AI is strategically evolving in a particular wellness business model, especially in Kerala. So these are some review of literatures. I won't be focusing on this much. Review of literature based on the health and wellness tourism in general. So this is my research problem. So we can say that the existing literature in the Scopus and Web of Science database talks about AI implementation in areas like media, marketing, and automobile, and the little studies concentrating on medical tourism. But there are no researchers happening in the field of Ayurveda-based wellness tourism, especially in the context of Kerala. So in my research, I will be exploring more about that. So here I have adopted a qualitative approach. So I have conducted in-depth interviews with 30 health and wellness professionals, particularly in the sector of Ayurveda. And the textual data that I have captured, I have divided or categorized the whole textual data into certain codes and labels. That is the thematic analysis I have conducted out of the textual data. And these are some of the dimensions, like it can be categorized into first order, second order, and again In the context of Kerala, all those technologies are yet to come, and only we can make use of AI and deep learning. And deep learning is a subset of machine learning actually. So these concepts are yet to be evolved in this area. So there are potentials, but it is yet to be discovered.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Next we will move to Rashida Arvi, track 5, paper number 4.
You start. Rashida, please start. Good morning. We are Rashida Arvi, research scholar, and Dr. Rajini R. Nair, associate professor from KVSM Government College, Nedumangal. We are presenting the paper Consumer Behavior and Experience in Shopping Mall, a scientific review of research trend, intellectual structure, and future research directions. Shopping malls have evolved from traditional retail space into multifunctional consumption environment that combine shopping, entertainment, and social interaction. Over the past 4 decades, research on consumer behavior in shopping mall has grown significantly, reflecting its increasing academic and practical importance. Key research focus areas is shopping experience and mall attractiveness, hedonic and utilitarian values, consumer emotions and satisfaction, mall loyalty and behavioral intentions. Research gap. Despite the extensive body of literature, research on shopping mall consumer behavior remains fragmented, with most studies focusing on isolated themes. Only few review studies exist. Mall image review, it's 2017, and the latest one, mall attractiveness meta-analysis in 2025, which are limited in scope. No comprehensive scientific analysis available in this field. Our study is research questions. Methodology, then Web of Science and Scopus data source, then search string is here, then Prisma framework on consumer behavior and experience in shopping mall, then large records identified from Scopus and Web of Science, and many records removed before screening, then after screening, many records excluded, the common and duplicate records removed, and then business management and article only taken and English, that is BMA or article English, then we are taking that time. Yes, sir. Q1 and Q2 is here. Yes, only. Q1 and Q2, Q3. Yes.
And what about the time period?
Time period, then 1988 to 2020.
Finally, you arrived at 243.
243.
Have you done a systematic literature review on that?
Yes, sir.
Done it? You have read through complete, top to
Yes,
bottom?
complete. We are only taken consumer perceptions papers only. Lot of paper in shopping mall there, but
243 is exact
Exactly consumer perceptions in shopping mall.
So I'm asking whether have you read those 243?
Yes.
243.
243, yes.
Preferred systematic literature.
Systematic literature review, bibliometric review.
So you got the research gap? Research gap?
Yes, sir. We will see only two purpose in the field.
Okay.
Only perception field.
Yeah.
That is I mentioned.
Yeah.
Two purpose. Then latest one 2025. But that.
So do you have a plan to publish that systematic literature review?
Yes, sir.
Plan to publish, right?
Yes.
So far not at that. Okay, it's all right. Okay, sorry. Anything to ask? She has done a bibliometric analysis and she has arrived at from the reservoir of data available or articles available. She has reached 243, right? And she has read through the 243 articles deeply and she has come up with a research gap, and those systematic literature review is about to publish, right? Yes. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Next, Anjita A. Session chairs, please note. Track 5, paper 2. Session chairs, please note. Paper 2 is on the stage. Anjita A.
Good morning to everyone. I am Anjita, research scholar from IMK department. Today I am presenting my topic on business intelligence and data analytics in tourism development. Growth of tourism industry. Tourism is one of the fast.
Okay, you don't read everything, right? You just say what exactly have you done from your mind. I have done this with this objectives.
To examine the role of business intelligence and the data analytics in tourism development, focus on the improved decision making, destination competitiveness and sustainability. To study the using business intelligence and data analytics in destination management, especially the visitors management and the developing unexplored or community-based tourism destinations.
Methodology you just show.
This study adopting qualitative and conceptual research approach based on the secondary data. Data has been collected from the academical journals, books of reports, and the reliable online source related business intelligence, data analytics and tourism development. A descriptive and analytic method is using examining the role and the application BI and data analytics in tourism. Existing studies are the reviewed, identify the trends, benefit of the benefit challenging associated with these technologies. Role of business intelligence and data analytics to enhance the decision making, improve the decision making, competitive visitor management, sustainable tourism development of the community based tourism. challenging and implementation, lack of technical experts, high implemented cost, data privacy, security concern, limited access to the quality data, resistant to technology. The findings. BL and data analytics will significantly improve tourism decision-making. This technology enhance the decision competitiveness, visiting management become more effective. Thought of data-driven approach, sustainable tourism development is supporting analysis, adopting varying must addressing wide the implementations, providing and the skills development in data analytics from tourist professionals, encourage government supporting and the finding to technology adopting, improve the data security, privacy measures, promoting collaborating between public and private sector, focusing on the developing smart tourism system.
Okay. Anjita, when did you start your research? എപ്പോഴാണ് തുടങ്ങിയത് റിസർച്ച്? 2023 തുടങ്ങി. ആ, 2 years ഒക്കെ ആയല്ലോ. You had enough time to okay, because you have made tall claims as part of your study, but those claims you couldn't justify in the sense that your study is qualitative, you have sought materials from such and such sources. Then you are saying that I have done descriptive analysis. What is descriptive analysis? Qualitative. Okay, be careful. Okay, so when we make up claims, we must justify. Okay, and also, is this your core research area? No, no. Tourism area. Okay. I think, you have to devote more time, more energy, some more focus with realistical aspects, right? Yes. Okay, it's okay. All the best.
Thank you, Anjita. Next presenter is Glad Angley. Session chairs, please note track 5, paper number 5. Okay, Glad you can start your presentation now. Myself, Glad Angley from the AIDS Nurul Islam University. I have been researched on some food analysis based on predictive analytics. Nowadays, we are depending on medicines and drugs. So we are not moving into the food items, and we are taking full junk foods, and the main concept is food as a medicine with virtual doctor. So normally when we go to a doctor, they will be analyzing our features, facial expression and other symptoms. While seeing, they will be guessing and they will be telling us to take some medications, like maybe mostly they will be giving us tablets. But before days, they are not telling us to take medicine. Food as a medicine will be given to us. So as part of that, my research is on virtual doctor with food as a medicine with farmer integration. So maybe some people, when they are in cities, they are not assured of getting those food products. So what they can do is they can just call, or they can have connection with the farmers there will be a GPS, other data will be given, the farmer's name, address and their food products, everything will be given, so directly they can be connected. That's what AI driven predictive healthcare ecosystem with facial expression based diagnosis and personalized food as a medicine using intelligent farmer to consumer integration.
Okay, you will leave this to come to the core aspect.
The core aspect is we are using machine learning with NLP. The system will be predicted using BERT model. The BERT will be sending the text to the decision algorithm. So what it does is 50% will be found by the BERT model, and the other will be found by the other will be assured by the decision making algorithm, and visualization will be there. So currently there is so many food consumer direct farmer to consumer integration is there, like Kizan and all, but the people are not aware of it, and the system is like separate, not together launched. And the main thing is the nowadays doctors, so many people are not they are not believing in doctors because there are so many fake certificates of doctors and so many fake medicines, drugs and all. So when they are going into that, so people are nowadays afraid and they all are trying to make into ChatGPT itself. The whole will be within the AI. So what we are trying to do is we should avoid that. We should avoid dependency, and we will be giving a way a path to find a better own solution, not by suggesting but also tracking method. So knowledge graph will be given, which will be monitoring the food and their disease prediction will be monitored. So by that they can analyze the high risk and low risk. Then they can assure that they have this. They can assure that they are going through this condition. So these all will be concerned in this.
Okay. So, what is your domain? Your PhD student, no? B. Bachelor? Engineering. Okay. Which one?
ADS.
A. Okay.
This
That's
here.
okay. Okay. So, how did you collect the data required for this? Through?
From Kaggle
Yeah.
and some nutrition organization.
Oh, okay. So this higher diagnosis accuracy, if you use any generative AI, the average, because there is a data which classifies the accuracy level, right? Where in the case of more very complicated AI sometimes may be giving 60-65% accuracy. And there are cases not so complicated will be giving 75-85% accurate. And in most of the cases wherein we put up questions in generative AI, we will be getting 95% accuracy. It is quite natural, right? Because it is pulling the inputs from a large reservoir of contents and coming up with. Suppose you as a student, when you be given an assignment, you will be by referring to some data and you will be coming up with an assignment. If the same assignment is given in the AI, it will be giving accuracy and completeness sometimes maybe 95%. So we cannot simply reject the AI output, right? Okay. So this is quite natural, right? Okay. But you have brought in evidences for that. Are you claiming like that?
Yeah. Like for example.
Did you get what I am saying? Because suppose you give an input to AI, okay, a prompt to AI, it will give an output regarding that aspects. Okay, and those outputs will be, it has been largely been tested that 95% accuracy would be there, right? Then what is additional with your study?
Like BERT will find 50%.
Yeah.
So when it gives to random forest,
Yeah.
it will conclude that the person is having high risk. And the another thing is, like if I say like I have fever, in other words, already the BERT will be working like on already existing keywords.
Okay.
only by that keywords nowadays AA is working. But
Yeah.
if I say I feel tired, I feel my body is paining like that, but the AA can't find. So
Okay.
what is the key difference is, bird will find 50%. If the person is having normal fever or malaria, we don't know.
Yeah.
They'll be giving to a chat like I have a high temperature and my body is feeling tired.
Oh.
So the bird can't understand. It will search for the keyword.
Oh.
But when it gives to random, but the 50% is done with that. So to confirm and assure that, it will send to the random forest.
Yeah.
So what it does is, it will not find the keyword, but it understands the whole concept.
And how it is through? How it understands the whole concept?
Like MEDUP, UpMed, but using those things, data,
Oh.
the data will be structured. So it is an
What is the
unstructured.
role of facial expression? Yeah.
Facial expression is about how the person is looking. Like if they are, if I give some symptoms, like I have fever, so the facial expression, it will be identified. Like the person's face is like fatigue,
Where
or
it comes, it is in the first part 50% or the rest part?
the first part itself.
Okay.
So analyzing that, the decision making will be done.
Oh.
So according to that, it suggests the food, and by the if we want to know where the food we can purchase or where we can get it, the details will be given. The farmer's details will be given.
Okay.
Like example, if a person is having fever or malaria, we don't know. So the last decision making will be done. So it is 50%, and the other thing, if high chances are there, fever or malaria. So what it does is,
Okay.
it again asks.
Okay, anyway, it is a good attempt. Okay. And at what stage are the further aspects of this research? I mean, scaling up?
We will be developing a high level thing, like
A model for
and
this.
like risk analysis.
Oh. Okay, yes. Any questions from the audience? Yes, yes.
I am Dr. Naveen. Have you validated it with some clinical professionals?
We have taken some data sets from some nutrients.
But when you write your topic as health and health is a very legal concept, right? Giving decisions on the basis of AI without consulting doctors would be a dangerous concept. It is a threat and it is
No,
currently.
in serious situation, the person should meet the doctor. That is also will be given. Only for the certain normal things,
Yeah,
general
so
purpose.
who will decide whether it is emergency or normal? I mean, I have a practice of 15 years. Even I take 1 hour to decide whether it's normal or emergency.
We have a plan of taking World Health Organization data sets.
Okay, but I think you should contact some clinicians before taking anything.
Instead of facial expression and other things,
Yeah.
there will be scaling up when it becomes.
Yeah, it's a good attempt, but it's a good attempt, but using the general term of health, that is dangerous. And you could use wellness or something like nutrition, something like that. And it is fraught with legal angles. That is the biggest problem.
Making it is so much risk awareness. Like,
Yes, I think she has to come up with more details about it, right? We don't think that it is a complete solution replacing the very expert doctors, right? No, never. Yes, okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, class. Kindly attention, the online participants. Please log into the link of track 7.
Please kindly attention, Abhin Chako, Prageet, Deepa, Renuga. Please join track 7 for your presentation.
And here, next participant is Mani Upetra Kumar. Session chairs, please note Track number 5, presenter 7.
Good morning, respected dignitaries. Myself, Manini Upendra Kumar, research scholar from Institute of Management in Kerala. My research topic is actually a study on role of new media in promoting Kerala tourism, for which I have taken 2 respondents, the tourists as well as the bloggers. As a part of blogger study, I have taken yet another study, that is from blogs to visit, the influence of digital content on tourism in Kovalam. So, as the topic suggests, from the blogs to visits, how many of you all have just visited the blogs and insisted in the mind that we have to visit that particular place? That is what this study is looking into. So, the introduction part states that the tourism industry has undergone a paradigm shift with digital technologies replacing traditional marketing channels. The travel blogs and media, that is user-generated contents, play a significant role now, as of now, in influencing the tourists to invoke towards tourism. Kovalam, that is Kerala's renowned beach destination, exemplifies this transformation, stating a gaining visibility to the tourists to upcome to the places and visit them.
Okay, then you can leave. You come to the opposite table.
To examine the digital content role in promoting Kovalam tourism, analyze how blogs and social media affects the behavior of the tourists, and to understand the relationship between digital engagement as well as the travel decisions that the tourists are engaging with, and to identify the implications of tourism stakeholders.
Okay.
So the conceptual framework states that whenever the user gets engaged to a digital content, that digital content invokes the tourist perception into forming an impression in the minds of the tourist that whether we have to visit a particular place or not. That leads to engagement, that is engagement in the sense of interacting with the digital media and the reviews that are being posted on the digital content, and that leads to the travel intention, that is planning and deciding whether to visit that particular place or not, and that transformation leads to the actual visit to the particular place, that is converting that intention into action.
But this is a general pattern, right?
Yes.
General, right?
Yes.
Did you find anything, any variation from the general model?
Yes, sir. Not every perception leads to action.
Yeah.
Through the literature that I have gone through, from that, many studies have stated that every perception that creates a desire that leads to action, but not necessarily. There are many intermediating factors such as the income level. All those demographical factors definitely impact the outcome, that whether the tourists have to actually visit that particular place or not.
That is applicable here also.
Yeah, but here it states that many studies that I have gone through, it states that whenever there is an engagement with the digital media, that leads to that, and if that creates an impulsive impression in the minds of the customer, that leads to actual visit. But there are many.
Suppose there is a constraint with regard to finance.
Yeah, that's what I said, sir. If there is an mediating factors as of such this financial problem, the income or status level of that particular, even though the desire is there, that does not lead to action. So by through the bloggers or the bloggers, that creates a digital impact in the minds of the customer, but then that leads to a negative impact also, such as over tourism comes into a picture, and that if that content is more real impact. Yes.
Okay. So what is your conclusion?
So the conclusion states that even though we say that there is the digitally which is more expressive, that leads to an outcome of visiting the tourist, but that doesn't happen actually, because there are many perspectives in the minds of the tourist. That is, even though if I visit a particular vlog and if I like it, there may be many other aspects. So my income will be definitely impacting that, and sometimes I may feel that is not authentic because it is over generated. Sometimes when I again revisit that particular,
paid promotion,
it is a paid promotion maybe. And sometimes if we go accordingly, that place may be overcrowded. that leads to over tourism and distracting the natural environment, and that actual impact that is being shown in the social media are not actually the outcome. These are the real impact is lower. Yeah. Voices are there. Word of mouth. Yes, this is happening, sir, but social media creates a larger impact because it reaches a larger audience at a single time. But that leads a different, that so as you said, that word of mouth, that takes a time to. The real impact is the digital impact itself. Yeah. So because I'm doing the research in that particular area itself, so I'm sure
digital impact is more. But
okay.
how much is related to the reality?
Yeah, reality, that differs.
Okay.
Thank you.
So thank you. The session is it's about clear, and
Now, I welcome Dr. R. Vasanta Gopal, Senior Professor, Director, School of Business Management and Legal Studies, to hand over the certificate and token of love to Dr. Santosh Kumar S. I invite Dr. Santosh Kumar S. to receive the certificate. Now, I invite Dr. Vinod A.S. to receive the certificate. Thank you, sir. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Santosh Kumar S. and Dr. Vinod A.S. for their valuable presence and insightful contributions today. We deeply appreciate the time and effort you have taken to share your knowledge. Your words will guide and motivate us in our academic and professional journey. Once again, thank you, sir, for being with us today. Now, we will have a tea break for 10 minutes. Everyone kindly join after 10 minutes. Thank you.
Hello, Mahana Raisa Mujib. Can you hear? Hello, Rahena.
Hello?
Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Due to some technical issues and time-related constraints, we are moving. You are slow to track number 7, which is already going on parallelly along with this session. So we have some offline participants pending in this track 6. So you may check the link details in the main WhatsApp group. There you will get the track 7 number link. So now itself you can join in that link and present your PPT over there. We will inform the track 7 shortly.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Did you get it?
Yeah, understood, sir.
Okay.
Hello. 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 Hello.
എനിക്കത് ഇഷ്ടമല്ല.
So the research gap study is focusing on the HRM practices and performance outcomes, that is employee engagement of the service sector organizations, and the limited attention that has been given to the mediating role of job resources. And the main aim is to concentrate on the psychological conditions that are affecting the influence or else influencing the engagement of employees, which can be considered as underexplored in the HRM frameworks. Comprises of 4 areas. First one is to develop a conceptual framework which is correct in the HRM practices as well as the employee engagement. The second one is to identify the role of job resources and organizational climate that can be considered as the enabling factors. The third one is to explore the impact of psychological engagement conditions on employee behavior. And the last one is to develop a comprehensive conceptual framework integrating HRM workplace conditions and engagement. So due to time limit, I am directly moving towards the conceptual framework. So this is the conceptual framework which I am proposing through this study. So as we can see, there are
four main areas. The first one is the organizational context and HRM systems, which comprises of the variables or else the parameters, training, rewards, job design, emotional culture and inclusive leadership. The second one is the job resources and climate. In another way, we can connect like organizational context and HRM systems act as a catalyst for the job resource and climate, and to the third one, that is the employee psychological engagement. And all these factors together comprises to employee engagement, and the outcomes of the employee engagement comprises of work engagement, effective commitment, organizational identification. So this is the conceptual framework. And to conclude, we can see like HRM practices play a foundational role in shaping employee engagement in service organizations. Also, engagement emerges through the interaction of job resources and psychological conditions. So, thank you.
Yeah, the conceptual framework, normally we arrive at a conceptual framework based on certain concrete readings. Yeah. In your presentation, probably you have the data, but which was not shown. Literature review has no authenticity. There is no author was mentioned. Just like that it was shown.
Because I haven't mentioned complete references, but I'm mainly focusing on the social exchange theory, JDR model, and Kahn's theory, that is from 1990 onwards. So these are the...
Yeah, Kahn's theory was visible. I could predict. Now, I have two questions. One is, your title speaks about HRM practices and engagement. So what are the HRM practices?
As mentioned here, the training rewards, that is, it comprises of the performance appraisal as well, and the rewards that are entirely affecting the employees, that comprises of...
You mean the first box?
Yeah.
Are the HRM practices?
Only the main variables identified as of now.
And you have another term, HRM system there. What is that?
That is, there will be a defined system for each and every organization, right? So which are entirely focusing on the, you can say like a HR department can be considered as the HR system, or else the system which is entirely focusing on the employee motivation as well as the organization part. So that is considered as the HRM system here.
No, because HR, IS is there, Human Resource Information System. And HRM, everything, marketing is a system, HRM is a system. Now, if that is the case, how can we define HRM practices? All the constituents of the system may form part of the practices. Like say, recruitment is a function of HR, selection is another one, training is yet another one. And here you are talking about training, rewards, job design, emotional culture. Emotional culture is a very grey term. What does it mean? Have you ever thought about it? Emotional culture.
As we all know, we the human beings are behind the marathon to get settled in our own space. So the workplace is the major area which is affecting our human's life, whether it is personal life or also professional life. It is an area nowadays it is directly affecting the human beings. So emotional culture is like when it is about an organization, he or she must have a thought like this is my space to work, whether it is with freedom or else with aligning to the rules and responsibilities of the organization. So that is what is mentioned by emotional culture. No, it is a term which is already derived.
Emotional culture.
Yeah.
Okay, but that is forming part of the HR practice.
HRM system.
HR system.
HR system.
Okay, so HRM system comprises of these training to emotional culture and leadership. Anyway, it sounds very complex to me, unless otherwise you prove with data. Right? Maybe it's, your imagination is good.
See, this is just a quantitative paper. So the future corpus, it is just reminding of the empirical study. So this is just a conceptual framework.
So you are into an empirical. Is it connected to your PhD research?
My topic is HRM practices and employee engagement.
Good, so all the best.
Thank you.
Next participant, Lakshmi Krishna. So please note the paper number 11.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lakshmi Krishnan. I am a research scholar in IIK, doing research under the guidance of Dr. Ampish Monas. Here I am presenting a research paper on the topic microgreens, purchase intention examining health and environmental drivers. Before introducing my study, I would like to introduce my pitch on which I started my research study. Actually, in this era, when we are discussing about the word sustainability at its peak, the people or the consumers around the globe are actually looking for functional food or the food items or food crops which provide two aspects. The first one is which is able to relate or achieve their environmental responsibility, and the other one is which is able to focus on their personal well-being. And in this area, microgreens are actually a food crop or a new or modern functional food crop which is able to meet their expectations. On these both these expectations, one is their environmental responsibility and the other one is their personal well-being. Actually, microgreens are the small or young plants which is harvested at their cotyledon stage. We ask this in picture which is shown that the first stage is seed. Then when we soak it for 8 to 12 hours, it becomes sprout. After that, it will get 2 leaves. At that stage, we harvest it. That means in the time period of 7 to 15 days of germination, it is harvested. It is the crop which is called microgreens. And this is the review of literature. And this is the research problem. Low adoption of microgreens despite health and their environmental benefits. The gap between positive attitudes and their actual purchase intention, and the limited research on key drivers in this context. Even though there are n number of studies related to the scientific aspects of microgreens, there are only limited studies. We can count in our fingers itself. Only that much limited studies are conducted on the marketing or consumer behavior aspects of microgreens. And these are the objectives of my research work: to examine the effect of environmental concern on consumers' purchase intention towards microgreens, to assess the impact of consumers' attitudes towards microgreens on their purchase intention, and the third one is to investigate the effect of health consciousness on consumers' purchase and intention towards microgreens. This is the conceptual model or the theoretical framework which is based on my objectives. There are 3 aspects: environmental concern. Based on that, the first hypothesis, the environmental concern have a positive influence on the purchase intention of microgreens. The second one is the attitude have a positive influence on purchase intention of microgreens. And the third one is the health consciousness of consumers have a positive influence on the purchase intention of microgreens. Actually, this is a combination of 3 studies: the theory of plant behavior by Acheson, and the next one is health belief model by Sten, and the value belief model by Robenstock. And these are the 3 hypotheses. It is actually I explained earlier itself. And this is the research methodology. A descriptive research design is followed. We have actually adopted the non-probability sampling techniques because it is very difficult to identify the consumers, even though across Kerala. So we adopted the snowball sampling technique. So for that, we first identified the entrepreneurs or the farmers who cultivate the microgreens. From them, we got the data of consumers. Minimum sample size for this study, when we are using KLS summit, is 180, but it's a new study area, especially in Kerala. We collected data from 335 respondents using structured questionnaire. We have followed hybrid approach for collecting data from the respondents, both online and offline methods. And these are the analysis and findings. Actually, I think this is better to explain using this framework. The environmental concern, we know that it is clear that the environmental concern have an effect on purchase intention of any product, but for the microgreens, it have a least effect on purchase intention. Even though consumers are aware about their environmental concern and all, it is not converting into their purchase intention, but both attitude and health consciousness have a direct positive impact on purchase intention. And to conclude, marketers should prioritize health-focused messaging, highlighting nutritional density and wellness benefits of microgreens. Environmental benefits should be integrated with health claims rather than promoted in isolation. Okay. Thank you.
Lakshmi Krishnan, it was City as well. So it's a very promising topic, and your confidence, your reading is also understood. The way how you were integrating the models.
Thank you.
Now there are 2 questions. One is you have a fair chance of doing a coefficient of correlation analysis.
Yes, sir. Actually,
Have you
they
gone
are.
for that or no?
Actually, trying to publish a paper. For that, we have tried to study the mediating effect of attitude in between environmental concern and purchase intention, as well as health consciousness and purchase intention. That's why we go through this way. We are looking for a purpose application. That's why, sir.
No, but, so that's fine. Like now, how did you, attitude is a very complex topic,
Yes.
my research domain.
Uh-huh.
Attitude of workers towards work in manufacturing. So, what is attitude here? It is like you have post-purchase behavior, post-purchase dissonance, and terms are connected.
Till now, no, sir. For my PhD thesis work, we are planning to include that portion also. Here, still the purchase intention of the actual buying process, that only.
So, attitude is referred to as interest of people to purchase
Microbeans, or how they perceive microbeans. If they have a positive or negative attitude towards microbeans. Actually, it is an emerging topic only. Most of the people are not even known about the microbeans. Someone are asking, it is a small leaf only, how it can promise this much nutritional benefit and all. Still studies are going on. So we can't promise that microbeans will definitely provide all these functional benefits.
Okay. Now, one more last question. Why did you go for this environmental concern? You have taken a particular theory.
Particular?
Theory, a model.
Because actually, as the adjacent attitude is taken, then environmental concern is one of the most influencing factor which lead consumers to select one product nowadays. Because they are familiar with sustainability, especially the young people. They are looking for some, even though when we are, for example, a minor example is when we are buying a pen for our conference itself, we are discussing about providing a pen which has a seed at the top of it. So we are concerned about the environment. Microbeans also one such factor. It need only limited production facilities, like it is grown with minimum water usage, minimum space requirements and all. That's why, sir.
Yeah, I should have engaged the audience. Yeah, there is a question.
Sure, sir. I have met almost 10 people who are producing microbeans. One is near to our Karivata only, one Mr. Santosh. He is the first person I met related to my study. Then one person is Ajay Gopinath from Kochi. I didn't meet him in person, I just contacted him. Then there are several persons who is cultivating microbeans in Trivandrum itself.
So what is their attitude of cultivating these things? Whether they get a good consumer circle, or what is their real intention actually by cultivating such?
So, to be frank, most of them, their intention is profit only, sir, because it is a promising crop for them. When we are interviewing them, the input got to us is there are n number of consumers who is ready to purchase microbeans, even though it is costly. The one packet which contains around 150 to 200 grams, it costs 150 to 200 each. And most of the entrepreneurs are giving it for subscription basis. So it is an ensured income actually.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so good to you. I'm looking forward for this research.
Thank you, sir. Sure.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Next on stage, Nelson and Roshni. So please note, paper number 12.
Good morning, everybody. I am Roshni, doing PhD in Management in Loyola College, Brigadier. And this is my co-author, Nelson Thomas, doing PhD in Management at IMK. My topic is leveraging AI and machine learning for enhanced strategic decision making in business management. Leveraging means strategically using the existing resources to attain a good result. AI and machine learning are revolutionizing business management by enabling data-driven strategic decisions beyond traditional automation. Actually, strategic decisions are for a long-term purpose, and how machine learning and AI is implemented in strategic management in companies for attaining a better role, better decision. Effective strategy decisions allow enterprise to adjust their currently existing operations and respond to make changes accordingly by using the AI and machine learning. The traditional strategy decision-making methods have some limitations, and an excessive reliance on the subjective judgment of managers, insufficient data processing, and the ability to model complex various relationships. These are the problem statements. Traditional decisions rely on subjective judgment, limited data processing capability, difficulty handling complex and dynamic environment, need for scientific and data-driven strategies. The scope of study in AI and machine learning is the areas covered under the financial forecasting, customer analytics, risk assessment, supply chain marketing, and includes the qualitative and quantitative analysis. And came to the objectives. To evaluate the impact of AI-driven decision systems on organizational performance, and to analyze the role of AI and machine learning in strategic decision making, and to identify the challenges and limitations in implementing AI and machine learning for strategic decisions. These are the literature reviews. Methodology is a combined methodology means quantitative, both quantitative and qualitative approach, and descriptive to explain how the tools are currently used in a business decision making, and analytic to evaluate the impact of organizational performance and the strategic outcomes. These are data I am collected from primary and secondary. Primary from questionnaire and interviews, managers, analysts in IT profession. Secondary from journals, reports, and case studies. Sampling, these are the technique and techniques used are purposely and satisfied. Sample I have selected is 100 to 200 respondents, and the sectors are IT, financial, and retail. Analysis is quantity analysis, regression, correlation, percentage analysis, and the softwares they have used is SPSS and Python. And the qualitative analysis, thematic analysis of interview, response, and case studies of invitation. Tools are predictive analysis, classification model, visualization tools, and Power BI and Tableau. My findings are by using the machine learning and AI, they are being faster and accurate decision making, and the positive impact of the organization performance. The decision system could contribute to improvement of productivity and cost efficiency, risk management, and customer satisfaction, leading to a competitive advantage. Adoption of these sectors like IT and finance is showing higher level of AI adoption, but in the traditional level, they are still facing the implementation is slower. Data quality plays a crucial role. The effectiveness of AI and machine learning models depends heavily on the availability and accuracy of data. Human AI collaboration is essential. The best results are achieved when AI supports human judgment rather than replacing entirely. These are the limitations. The recommendations are organizations should focus on the improving data collection, storage, and quality, and provide better training for them, and promote the human AI collaboration. Not only the AI decision support, also the human collaboration is needed.
Fine, Roshni, I think. Any questions from audience? Because of paucity of time, just rushing. Anybody? Yeah. I have a couple of questions, but two questions quickly. One question is, what is your rationale to choose these different sectors? Finance is there. IT is there. Finance. Yeah. Because the use of AI, that is different sectors is first question. Yeah. Second question is, why have you attempted to go for AI and ML? These are two different modalities.
AI is the part, ML is the part of AI. It's a part of that. ML means it's the data we are giving to the computer and it's a transform to that. It's not one of the programs.
Yeah, but ML is basically the application.
Yeah,
so the application.
It's not the application. Actually, it's not an application. It's a data.
Machine learning, you're referring to ML.
Yeah.
ML is by process and by result. ML has difference from AI.
Yes.
So how do you study AI and ML? What was the kind of tool that you have prepared for that? That's my technical question.
Yeah. ML tools we are using for this. And
So
but
you
the
have-
AI is, the artificial intelligence is the part of that. ML is the part of AI. That's why we are using this.
Yeah. So where comes the algorithm?
Yeah, comes from the ML side.
It is a difference.
Yes.
Okay. So therefore, when we study, I'm saying when you go for a publication,
Yes.
you have done or attempted to do some fair amount of analysis.
Yeah, qualitative.
Yeah. No, but certain tools were mentioned. Results were
Machine
not
learning
shown.
tools we are using for.
Yeah. Say you have gone for a predictive analysis.
Predictive
Regression was
analysis,
mentioned.
yeah.
So when you use this, right, actually, from the point of view of problem solving, decision making is part of that. Problem solving, the way how AI enable problem solving, algorithm based ML won't.
There is a
ML
human being.
Yeah.
Also a human being.
No, AI is not human being.
No.
Ah.
AI, machine learning plus human being.
You're taking all the three.
Yeah, these three also.
No, that is why my disagreement. Maybe somebody who is an expert in this domain may answer this. Or from my reading and my research, what I feel is when we have AI and human beings, that interface leading to decisions.
Sorry.
And ML and human beings and that interface leading to decisions.
Why I says that in some occasions, in a particular company, so considering IT company, that's one in Infotech Kochi. That's at the same time one is working in IMK. That time both sides we are the different strategies we are using for that. That's why we need a human in there. That's why.
So you are trying to highlight the need for a human
It's a
being.
leveraging. We are using this for a leveraging. Then,
Okay. Anyway, I would suggest you to, choose any specific topic, sector, and also because it's for resource leveling. Basically, IT firms use ML.
Yeah.
Whereas for various specific decision making, AI tools are used. That is my understanding.
Okay, thank you.
And that's what I have shared.
Okay.
Anyway, good attempt.
Okay, thank
and
you.
prospective.
The next candidate is Shafina AK. So please note the number is 9.
Good afternoon, all of you. I am Shafina AK, Research Scholar, Institute of Management in Kerala. I am doing PhD under the guidance of Dr. Dilip Verma, Director KITS. My topic about the PhD is influence of social media on the behavioral pattern of tourists in Kerala. Today's this 3 days national program is AI. So I select this topic is integrating artificial intelligence in climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies for sustainable tourism development in Kerala. So the climate change tourism is they affected by our environment, especially in Kerala. But the climate change is now changing, and it is so violent nowadays because of so many activities that followed by the peoples in Kerala, and to the weather conditions and climatic conditions changing. So in recent years, technological advancements, particularly artificial intelligence, have provided innovative solutions to address climate change. So Kerala has some sustainable tourism development practices, but the implementation of artificial intelligence supportive system is very under predictive conditions. So this AI technologies, including predictive analysis, smart monitoring system, big data analytics, and machine learning, can help tourism stakeholders. So the review of literature. That is a research problem. Tourism is a major contributor to Kerala's economy, providing employment opportunities, etc. So the increasing impact of climate change pose serious threats to sustainability of tourist destination Kerala. So this artificial intelligence has potential to transform tourism management by enabling data-driven decision-making, climate forecasting, smart resource management, decision-making, etc. So therefore, this study needs to explore the role of artificial intelligence in supporting climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies. So these are the objectives: to examine the impact of climate change on tourism development in Kerala, to explore the role of AI in climate change mitigation within the tourism sector, and to identify the sustainable tourism practices that can be enhanced through artificial intelligence. So these are conceptual models. The main theoretical underpinning from the theory of acceptance model, STAM model, sustainable development theory, climate change adaptation strategies, and climate change mitigation strategies. So these are the hypotheses. The present study adopted descriptive and analytical research designed to examine the role of artificial intelligence in climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies. So primary data and secondary data are taken. So mean score analysis and correlation analysis is taken. So from the mean score analysis, that is the highest mean score is 4.32. From that it shows that the respondents, the respondents is tourist. There are some other tourism stakeholders are there. So majorities of the respondents are tourists, and the highest mean score 4.32 shows the respondents perceive climate change as a major threat to tourism operations. And the correlation analysis reveals strong positive relationship among all study variables. That is, adaptation measures shows the strongest relationship with sustainable tourism development, is 0.75. So there's a discussion that this study reveals the climate change significantly affects the sustainability in Kerala. So thank you.
Any questions from the audience? One question, like you got coefficient of correlation greater than 0.7 and all. Have you attempted to find or draw some inference on why coefficient of correlation is high?
Because the climate change is now changing, especially 7 to 8 years back. So Kerala's climate change is very hot, landsliding. That is sea, that is land erosions, etc. So most of the tourists they suffer. They are reluctant to come to Kerala because of these weather conditions. So most of the tourists suffer.
The question is because you are talking about mitigation and adaptation.
Yeah.
From that perspective, because when you get a coefficient of correlation, there must be really serious reasons why such a linear correlation or non-linear correlation, positive or negative, is found. That is why I asked you specifically. Climate is changing, or people came to know about the floods or landslides and all. But does it mean that they are exposed to mitigation anyway as tourists, or how many of them? Have you actually got people to who were exposed to such situation during landslide? How many tourists were there? During flood, how many? Only those people can talk about this, I guess. Only addition is you are integrating AI.
Integrating it.
Right? I hope you understood. Okay. Just think over and connect these lines, so it can be a very impressive paper.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Last candidate of offline presentation, that's Sanju R. Sir, please note the number is 13. And all the online participants, please stay online. The next is online is about to start in 3 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Anju R, research scholar in Institute of Management, Kerala, under the guidance of Dr. Suresh Kumar sir. My topic for presentation is exploring the relationship between perceived workplace favoritism and employer retention. As my research topic is stress management, so it's connected to that. That's a allied topic.
As running short of time, I just go to the introduction. Everyone know about the term workplace favoritism. It's the inequitable opportunities that is given in an organization for the employees due to some personal relationships during the workplace, and rather than on the basis of their merit. That's workplace favoritism. It is not only in every workplace situations also. It's available it's applicable in everywhere. So it's a common term, but it is potentially damaging the workplace situations in every organization. So the workplace favoritism is a critical yet unexplored organizational issue and significantly impacts the retention and organizational outcomes. This is the literature review. I have just given a gist of literatures. The research problem identified is the main, it leads to the unfair treatment of the employees, and this may lead to their leaving of the organization. Then so there is a need for examining the workplace favoritism in order to improve the organizational outcomes. Then the main objective is since it is a conceptual paper, I have just given the objectives as examining the concept of workplace favoritism, then analyze its impact on employer retention, and then exploring the mediating variables influencing retention outcomes. There is a small conceptual model I have given. The workplace favoritism, then job satisfaction, organizational commitment, then this lead to the employee retention. This theoretical framework, the theories I identified relating to this topic is the social exchange theory and the equity theory. All this theory says about the equitable use of treating the employees as equal. Then the conclusion and finding, the finding highlights the need of organization to implement fair and transparent HR practices. Then performance evaluation should be unbiased and objective. Then as a conclusion, workplace favoritism has a significant negative impact on employee retention. As my topic is connecting the workplace favoritism and employee retention, so there is a need for analyzing the workplace favoritism and do the needful things to reduce that. Otherwise, the organization has to face many challenges in case of the employees. Thank you.
Any quick questions from audience? Probably a topic which is applicable to all of us, workplace favoritism. Yeah, you have a question? No, okay. Yeah, so I have one major question, like methodology. Probably it's just evolving. Have you decided on who all will answer your questions?
Sir, actually it is not, I have given a specific organization, but it's applicable to all, so I can collect in data. Actually it's a conceptual framework. If I go on through the research paper, it will be applicable to every employees in any organization. So it can be common thing.
And one more thing, like you have, what are the major variables you have identified? There is no mention of that.
Job satisfaction is the main variable. Then organizational commitment, then perceived organizational outcomes. So actually this is connected, and this is taken as the mediators, and workplace favoritism as the independent variable, and it is leading to the employer retention. Actually, according to the Forbes study in 2025 also, it says that out of 10, 9 people are facing the workplace favoritism, and out of 5, 2 are leaving the organization due to the workplace favoritism. So actually it is...
Yeah, but these variables you have mentioned, like the moderator variables, were not found place in your model.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, just you work on that.
Okay.
Fine. Good attempt.
Thank you.
We are moving on to the online session. First, may I call upon Alina Johnson. Alina, am I audible? Please start your presentation now.
No. Alina. Alina Johnson.
You're
about to start the presentation.
Am I
audible?
Next,
may I call upon Arunima Raj.
Yes, present.
Arunima, you can start the presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Arunima, are you talking?
Hello, Arunima.
Yeah, I'm hearing. So can I start my
You are
presentation?
not audible to us.
Read the mic.
1 second.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, Google Meet in the out and the
Hello.
Arunima?
Yes. Am I audible now?
Yeah. You can start the presentation.
Okay. Can you see my slides?
Yeah, you are presenting, but the slide is not.
Can the slide is open to everyone?
The slides are not on.
Okay, I'll just. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, now it is.
Presenter mode. You may do it in presenter mode.
Yeah, yes. Okay. Can I start my presentation, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Arunima Rajnesh, and the title of the presentation is with respect to biomechanical ergonomic assessment of manual loading or unloading task among biomedical waste workers and OpenSim-based analysis of postural redesign. And this is co-authored by my guide, Dr. Binu Shesse. Thankful to him at this occasion too. And about the introduction, the biomedical waste management is a critical component because it is increasing day by day. And various type of work-related musculoskeletal disorders affecting the lower back, shoulders, and upper limbs are happening to the workers too. Various review of literature like biomechanical simulation, OpenSim, motion capture systems, awkward posture studies, AI-based posture monitoring is there. But the gap here is most of the studies are with respect to the common settings within the manufacturing and clinical settings. But at the same time, in the biomedical waste recycling setting, they are confined with various PPEs and also masks, and the limited system standardization creates a uniquely complex ergonomic risk profile here. So that area is under study. So I think that is the perfect research gap. And the research problem is with respect to the biomedical waste workers perform physically demanding and manual material handling tasks proper ergonomic support, and it also have an excessive trunk bending, shoulder elevation, etc. And very limited research has been focused in this particular area also. So the basic objective of the study is to evaluate the biomechanical and ergonomic risk involved, and the tool is used here is the OpenSim musculoskeletal simulation and identify the high risk work postures. From my previous studies of having various departments, I analyzed that the loading and unloading is having the most awkward postures, and develop and simulate an ergonomically improved working posture and also in a workplace redesign. And the conceptual model is starting from the work, task, observed postures, biomechanical simulation, that is using the OpenSim, and then having an ergonomic evaluation, and with the help of that ergonomic evaluation, a postural redesign, and by that a reduced musculoskeletal risk. And these are the hypotheses adopted based on the workflow. And the research methodology is, the research design is basically biomechanical and ergonomic analysis using musculoskeletal simulation. The study area is the Kerala formal facilities, and the data collection is by direct observation. Analysis method is static optimization analysis and joint reaction force analysis. And the finding is actually really shocking because the joint reaction analysis, it showed a lumbar load of 9230 and 865 and 6019, it is very much exceeding the NIOSH limit. The ergonomic redesign proposed was using a tilting bin and a conveyor mechanism. So you can see the analysis and the findings, because when we use the tilting bin, the lumbar load reduced to 5063 Newton and modified conveyor system 3393 Newton, and it is almost in the action limit as per the NIOSH. And these are just the last one, that is these are the redesigned postures. So by this redesigning postures and the AI posture monitoring, we can enhance the worker safety and bring the worker sustainability. Thank you.
Arunima, it was a good attempt from your side. I have only one question with the positive time. Which was the industrial engineering tool that you have used to prepare your metrics? Normally, this posture analysis can be done based on an SOP.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you attempted to do that?
Yes, actually the initial study was with respect to the, I used various type of softwares using both the Excel and also used JAX software, everything to redesign. But the initial study was with respect to Jamovi software. With that, I got the various risk involved in the study. That was the prior papers that I already intended to publish in various communication has been made. And the redesign phase, I used OpenSync.
Jamovi is capable of converting your algorithm into a pattern.
Yes. So I used Jamovi for that.
Okay. So you have actually loaded this SOP to Jamovi. From where did you get that? Was the question.
I first have the ergonomic data, sir, based on the angle analysis. Actually, the photos, videos, everything is not at all possible for my study. So I had direct observation. I collected the data and angle reference, and I had given those all data to the Jamovi software. And had my prior studies using that.
Probably you can connect before you publish. You go for a three-tier observation. When the researcher alone collect data, there is an issue of validation.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You have to observe probably your research guide and an industrial expert. Take the averages and then load it to Jamovi.
Yes, sir. Actually, I also had a guide with me. Along with that, I took 3 observations in order to avoid this particular thing. I took 3 observations.
Good.
Thank you.
Next, Dr. Ambati Nagashir Rao, Eknath Roy, Pratik Roy. Pratik, you're online. Please present your paper.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you are. Please start your presentation.
Is it visible? Yes.
Yes. Please make it full screen.
Pratik Roy.
Sir, paper number 7. Pratik Roy.
Yes.
Yeah, you can start. Pratik, you can.
Good afternoon, So first and foremost, I would like to thank Institute of Management, University of Kerala and chairperson of the conference for the opportunity to present our paper as a part of ICSR project and presenting this paper. So I am Pratik Roy, research assistant in Gujarat National Law University. Today I am presenting our work titled Innovative Waste Management using Radiating Prognosis Technology and in-depth case study. So this study is conducted with Dr. Ambati Nageshwara Rao, Assistant Professor of Social Work, Gujarat National Law University. So in the introduction, in this study we focus on the problem of waste management, which is a major environmental public health issue. Due to rapid urbanization and industrial growth, a large amount of hazardous and non-recyclable waste is being generated Traditional method like landfills and open burning create a pollution and health risks. So therefore, there is a strong need for innovative and sustainable technologies. So this study introduces radiating pyrolysis technology as a new solution and present a case study of Malhari Projects Private Limited from Ahmedabad, Gujarat, which is working in this field.
Can you just confine to your objectives, analysis, and findings? You can skip the review of literature into positive side.
So this is the research problem. How can radiating pyrolysis technology effectively manage hazardous and non-desirable waste? And this is the objective. So in the main objective of this study is to understand how radiating pyrolysis technology works in real conditions, to analyze the challenges faced by Malhari Projects Private Limited, and to evaluate the environmental and economic benefits of this technology. And the study also aims to explore how innovation contributes to sustainable waste management, supports broader development and goals. And this is a conceptual model.
Go to the analysis.
This is research methods. This is analysis and findings. So, the findings of the radiating pyrolysis technology can reduce waste volume by up to 90% and eliminate the need for landfills. It also reduces the waste management cost significantly. The study identified the challenges such as regulatory approvals, market resistance, and funding issues. However, the enterprise overcome these challenges through innovation, pilot testing, and build trust with stakeholders. The technology also provides the environmental benefits by reducing pollution and supporting sustainable practices. And this is our discussion. So we have created this image through AI, with the help of AI, and so in this slide we can check that the radiating pyrolysis technology provides a decentralized and on-site waste management solution, reducing dependence on landfill and transportation. And the technology shows the high efficiency up to 90% waste reduction, and supports a circular economy by converting waste into useful outputs like fuel and gas, etc.
We have an attention, Pratik Roy. You can see your slide here, and I have a question to wind up. How did you analyze or calculate these savings in terms of, you probably have done an analysis comparing the traditional system of burning with this technology which you have tested, an incinerator versus this. How did you arrive at a conclusion like this? There is savings mentioned in terms of cost, but not by metric tons. How did you do that?
So basically, it's an in-depth case study, and we have collected data through interview and questionnaire. So it was a case study method, and we just analyze those data and make a conclusion.
Okay. See, manually when you analyze, there is a limitation. We have, when you state that the finding is you have found profit. There is profit because of this particular operation. The validity is
Actually, the founder of the organization stated this data. So accordingly, we came to a conclusion.
Okay, thank you.
Next we have Joshi.
Could you hear me? Joshi here.
Yeah. Joshi here. Please present your paper, and please be confined to the objectives, methodology, and the findings, as we are running out of time.
Is that visible now, my presentation?
No. Please share your screen. You can share the screen. Yes, now it is. Please make it to the full screen.
Is that okay now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, good afternoon all. This is Joshi here. I'm a research scholar at Kerala University under the guidance of Dr. Angelo Matthew sir. My topic is integration of global lean manufacturing practices into Indian industrial policy.
Try to objectives and methodology and findings.
Sure, sir. Okay. This is the main objective of this research topic, to analyze the global lean manufacturing policy framework comparing to the main countries Japan, Germany and USA, to analyze India's lean manufacturing integration under MCLS, that is a scheme, manufacturing scheme, to identify the policy gap using FUSI logic, to propose strategic policy interventions to enhance MSME competitiveness through lean adoption. And this is a conceptual model. I find out the 5 key dimensions, that is policy structure, financial incentives, scalability, training support, institutional framework and all. This is a conceptual model. The main global lean models of Japan, Germany and USA are studied, evaluation criteria and physiological analysis we've done, and policy gap identification we done, and comparing with the lean principles of India. These are main hypothesis and all. Let me go to the research method quickly. The adaptive method was physiologic approach and comparative with Japan, Germany and USA. Actually, this input from the expert to generate a FUSI value is converted to the FUSI score range, which is indicated here as the table, high, medium and 3 scales. This then converted to the linguistic scale. This is the findings which is generated by the FUSI analysis. From the here itself in the bar graph, you can visibly see that Indian adoption, that is marked as in the pink, that is in the nascent stage. So all other countries are in the expanded stage and adopted one. So there is a clear gap is there for Indian adoption. So as a conclusion, let me conclude that India is in the nascent stage of lean manufacturing integration. So major gap is there in the institutional support, skill development and policy coherence. So my recommendations are like this. The lean policy frame have
to be developed. Yeah, that's fine. I think we are reading it due to positive time.
Have to be developed in application.
I'm involved in the same paper, so not ethical to pose a question. How do you think the AI could predict this scores that were generated by the experts?
Actually, AI can be support this study, of course, because now AI integration with the different input linguistic scales of different countries and input values of adoption, that we can integrate for predict this FUSI values and all. But of course, the expert justification is required to get the actual linguistic scale value. We can compare with the AI generated values and also.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
So that's the end of the track 6 presentation, and we have successfully completed all the tracks.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. K.S. Suresh Kumar, Professor and Head of the Department, Institute of Management, Kerala, to hand over the certificate and token of love to Dr. Angela Matthew. I invite Dr. Angela Matthew to receive the certificate.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Respected
dignitaries, faculty members and their participants, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Angela Matthew for their insightful guidance and their valuable contribution to the session. The support and expertise have truly made the session meaningful and successful. Thank you, sir. I also extend my thanks to all the researchers and presenters of this session. Thank you all for your presence and for contributing to the success of this technical session. Thank you all. Now, We'll move on to a break and everyone kindly reassemble at 2 o'clock for the valedictory session. Thank you.
To a valedictory ceremony. Attention all participants, please be seated so that we can move on with our valedictory ceremony. Here, to conclude this academic journey, we take a moment to reflect on this insightful discussions, innovative ideas, and meaningful collaborations that unfolded over the past sessions. We begin this afternoon's program with a welcome address. I now invite Akhil Padmarajan, Assistant